from raw fiber. We actually treat the fiber so that it will become soft, or actually, in technical terms, we eliminate yung pectins and the lignins on the fiber. And mind you, the way we do that is not through chemical process, but actually a natural enzymatic process. So talagang very, very eco-friendly yung pagproseso namin. From the treatment, we're able to turn it into like parang cotton siya, or nagiging parang bulak yung pineapple na yun. And of course, yung pineapple na parang bulak na yun, you can actually turn it into a yarn. And then after the yarn, you can weave it into a fabric. One of the sustainable practices that we do right now is, number one is like, we're starting, of course, kasi the fiber itself is sustainable, you know? Maganda siya talaga. Maganda siya. Imagine mo, this is waste, ha? Hindi siya katulad ng cotton or even abaka na kailangan mag-plant ka ng mga hektarya-hektarya para magkaroon ng fiber. Ito, tapon to. After 18 months, they just throw this away. Talagang gano'n. And we're able to convert them into something else. Okay? Pero part of our sustainable process, of course, like using like enzymatic treatment, okay? Part of like another sustainable practice kasi when you talk about sustainability, people, planet, and profit, diba? We really make sure na the people behind, okay, or the stakeholders, most especially yung farmers, are always like given the right compensation on whatever they're doing. And of course, the future is like using renewable energy for our manufacturing process. That's coming up soon. There's a lot to do, okay? Kasi if you want to do that, we have to be very, very competitive, not just in like manufacturing process, but also in price, okay? So that's why I advocate also like a lot of digitalization, automation on process from farm to fabric. You know, each and every step, di ba? Kailangan malagyan yun eh. Nandiyan na yung AI, nandiyan na, tapos kayong mga bata, ang gagaling ninyo sa computer ngayon. Ma-analyze nyo lahat yan. And I think technology has to be part of this farm to fabric process that we're trying to deliver. Nagkakagawa na akong pinya na maong, okay? So yung mga staple na, yan, kignan nyo, tayong lahat nakamaong. That's a staple like fabric that we're going to use. Of course, like as I said, and it can be like wearables, di ba? It can be a t-shirt, okay? That's the next step that we're going to do. Yung sapatos pa, okay? As I said, alternative to leather, okay? Naku, makita niyo yung mga bagong lab na ginagawa namin talaga. Talagang pure pinya siya, pero parang balat. Hindi na siya mukhang balat eh, pero parang magiging alternative na balat ng sapatos siya talaga. Ayun. Tapos imagine mo, tawag dito, gagawa siya dito. Tapos ang nakakatuwa pa dito, okay? In our production process, meron ka din waste eh. Pati sa farm, meron kang waste. Kasi hindi lahat ng dahon na gagamit namin, meron pa siyang waste, you know. Did you know that the pineapple leaf and the pineapple fiber, you can convert it into paper? Okay? Magagawa mo siyang papel. Pineapple fiber can be turned into actually composites then. Okay? Pag sinabi mong composite, para siyang plastic, di ba? Para magiging siyang plastic or alternative sa plastic that you're able now to mold, okay? And one of the examples you'll see later is like, pwede mo siya i-mold into parang tiles, magiging tiles siya, okay? Magiging cup, yung paper pala, pwedeng paper cup, tapos pwede, mas madali na itapon kasi wala nang plastic and whatever, di ba? And then like, and then yung composites nga, and composites, you know, when we get to the age of 3D printing, okay? I mean, and then we can incorporate the pineapple fiber there. Can you imagine, pati mga bahay natin, pwede na siyang maging made out of pineapple fiber. I invite all of you to help me in this journey. Maybe come over to our factory and see how beautiful our pineapple fiber is transformed into several different kinds of products, not just textiles, you know. I also invite all the farmers, the people in the farm, to continue In fact, like I invite the kids, the young generation to go back to the farm, because in the farm you can find a lot of good natural materials that we could use and that will help us sustain our food and shelter and clothing needs. Maraming salamat po.